I suppose you're wondering why Mankind is a special guest on copperagegold. Well, it's to review this WWE Superstars figure. We're here to check out the WWE Superstars figure of Mankind from Mattel. So check it out, man. Walking the aisles of Walmart, and of course I go to the toys. Always go to the toys, right? You know me. So checking out the figs, and sure enough, I find this guy hanging, and he was on clearance, I believe, for $9. So I could not pass that up, man. You got to get early Mankind figure for $9. Yeah, I'm getting that for sure. So after ignoring these Mattel WWE Superstars figures for a while, like just completely ignoring them, I've grown fond of them. I'm not sure exactly why. It just kind of happened. I picked up the Undertaker a while back, and now I got this guy, and who knows? I might pick up some more. What about you? Are you collecting these Mattel WWE Superstars figures? If so, which ones do you have? So let's check out the packaging, man. Of course, right there on the front, we see Mankind featured with the nameplate at the bottom. Cool artwork. Gotta love that. I really do enjoy the artwork on these. It really does harken back to the old days of the LJNs and the posters that came with them, kinda. Just pretty cool, man. And of course, as you can see, the figure, lots of cool stuff to look at and talk about. On the backside, of course, we do see some more of that great artwork. A little bit of cross-sell down here at the bottom. You can see some of the other figures available in this wave. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. I really do enjoy these. And like I said, more than I thought I would. Let's check this figure out. Look at that, man. This thing is so sweet. I really do enjoy all of the cool artwork that is incorporated into these figures. I mean, look at that old school logo on the back. So sweet. Check out the finger guard right there for the mandible claw. So awesome. The mask. Look at that. So sweet. The mask even comes off, dude. How awesome is that? So sweet. Put that guy back on. Tuck it right in. And there you go. It's back. So, obviously, these are the Masters of the Universe style bodies. So, the musculature, obviously, is just a little more than Mick ever had, I would say, probably. But obviously, you kind of know that going in. You know what you're getting when you buy these. So don't hope for realistic, hope for fun. And I believe fun is absolutely delivered with these Mattel WWE Superstars figures, especially this one of Mick Foley, who is one of my favorite all-time pro wrestlers. I love Mick. So we'll talk about some of my personal history with Mr. Mick Foley. A long time ago, I believe in the summer of '98. Don't hold me to that. That's a little fuzzy, but I believe it was in the summer of '98. Mick was in another facet of his characters. He was Dude Love at that point, and he was feuding with none other than WWE champion Stone Cold Steve Austin at the time. And Mick was doing some independent shows, actually, when he wasn't working for WWE. And he came to my little hometown as part of an independent show. And he was working under the Dude Love gimmick. And me, of course, being a huge fan of Mick's, I was a fan of his before he was Mankind, before he was Dude Love. I was a fan of Mick's as Cactus Jack. I remember watching Cactus Jack on TV as a kid and being absolutely drawn to the TV. Cactus Jack just always like drew me in every time, man. So I remember him as Cactus Jack. And of course, I had seen all the crazy stuff in Japan and all of that, man. So I was well versed in Mick Foley by the time I got to meet him in '98 in my little hometown. And he was wrestling, like I said, as Dude Love. And I believe he was wrestling Viscera. And, you know, having a great time watching the match. And, they're going through their stuff. And of course, being the Cactus Jack fan I am and was, I just kind of, blurted out during the match. I said, bang, bang! And Mick looked directly at me and he was like, give me that chair. And I picked my chair up and I handed it to Mick Foley and he used it on Viscera in the match. So that's my little personal connection to Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, Dude Love, Mankind, whatever it is. Always been a fan of Mick's, even as, any of his characters. Mick's always been great. Got to meet him, and we'll hopefully be meeting him again this December in Columbus, Ohio at GalaxyCon. He will be there, and I'll be there, and we might have something special lined up for that, and we'll give you more details maybe down the road on that. But yeah, that's my little history with Mick Foley. So we're going to do a little actual review on this, believe it or not. We're going through some of the articulation, which we're not going to spend a lot of time on because I'm guessing you already know about the articulation on these figures if you're watching this. Of course, we got, all the way around on the arms. We got a socket. So the shoulder, you can do a T if you want. Elbow articulation all the way around, wrist articulation all the way around. These figures are just really, really well done. Of course, there's waist articulation. I don't believe there's any ab crunch. The head can move side to side, up and down. Yeah, pretty sweet. I mean, for what you're paying for these, you're getting really, really good value for your money, in my opinion. You can see the leg articulation, knee articulation, a little bit of a calf swivel there, and a little bit of up and down on the feet as well. Yeah, I think for the price point of these, you can't go wrong. So if you see these and they're on clearance, even if you're not a collector, it's well worth your money to pick them up, man. These things are sweet. I really do enjoy them. What can I say? $9 well spent. So we'll talk about some of the bonus features that come with this action figure. You get an extra open left hand that you can use if you choose. You get a left fist, which is always nice. We love to see fists, especially on wrestling figures. You get an open right hand with the finger guard for the mandible claw. You also get a gripping right hand with the finger guard for the mandible claw. So yeah, I mean, you get 4 extra hands to go with your action figure. You get this sweet cloth shirt that he came with. You get the mask that, you can have on or off. So yeah, now we have just a little classic showdown between Mankind and the Undertaker. I know, right? Can you believe it? It's been so long since that memorable Hell in a Cell match. Did you watch the Hell in a Cell match live? How many times have you watched that match? Because it's absolutely iconic, as you know. I remember when I watched that match, I watched it live. I was at a bar in Cleveland with a buddy of mine. We were in Cleveland for a KISS convention, and they were playing the WWE pay-per-view, and it just happened to be this one, the one with this Hell in a Cell match, man. And I remember freaking out. Like, I remember people were like, scared and like people who weren't paying attention to the pay-per-view were like scared and shocked because I was freaking out because of what happened. Of course, you know, people are like, what the heck is going on over there? And then they kind of look up and they see what's going on and like, oh my God, is that guy dead? As you can see, the Undertaker just a little bit taller maybe than old Mankind here. But yeah, what can you say, man? The face-off continues. What? Oh my. Oh! Oh my God! His God is my witness. He's broken in half. They've killed him. They've killed him. Rest in peace. So that's it, man. That's my quick review of the Mattel WWE Superstars figure of Mankind, Mick Foley, man. As I said, huge fan of Mick's. Think these are great. I think they're great for kids. If you have a kid who is just starting to collect or just starting to find out about WWE or Mankind or anybody, just buy them some of these. You can find them on clearance at Walmart for around $9, sometimes even cheaper. Highly recommend these for kids, man. Like I said, they're great, highly articulated, and I mean, come on, man. You can't go wrong for $9, right? Please leave a like and subscribe. It would help us out tremendously. We're doing everything we can to expand the universe just a little bit more. And hit the notification bell to be notified about future videos.